Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack. So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Well, no rest for the weary.
Or for the wicked. You're all set, sir. Excuse me, sir. Ma'am? This is private property.
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone. Going up, Brucey. You do know how an elevator works, don't you?
Yeah, I just gotta find the button.
You know, I might have pegged you wrong. Good boy. As long as you keep up this good behavior. Give me a hard time, I might have to go back and finish the job.
Just don't peg me.
Yeah, he wasn't a very good guard anyway. I mean, isn't he supposed to keep people out? Maybe getting knocked out will teach him a lesson.
Did anyone see you do that?
Fancy joint like this probably has cameras. Hope they got my good side.
Thought you were gonna wait in the car.
Now, Harley figured you'd want some company.
Didn't want you to have to do this all by your lonesome. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Mr. Moneybags?
Of course. Glad you could join me.
Play along.
Welcome to Wayne Enterprises.
Thanks, sugar. All this is yours, huh?
Kind of blue. Our place has way more personality. I have to say, Bruce, it's exhilarating to walk these hallowed halls with you. This is where the wheeling and dealing happens, the power plays, the boardroom scuffles. I can feel all that toxic energy in the walls. You think I could run a place like this one day? Like you, Bruce? I think I'd get quite a kick out of being CEO.
If you keep your head down, work really hard, yeah, why not?
Oh yeah, you worked real hard. You had a rich pops who stole everything not nailed down.
Oh, come on, Harley. Bruce's father worked really hard at taking other people's money. You gotta give him credit for that.
Same way you work hard at taking people's money.
Hey, pull it together, Puds. All that slushy you drink has got you.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure? I don't believe we've met.
Prospective clients.
At this hour?
Well, they have to catch an early flight.
I want to buy Wayne Enterprises. Bruce says he'll give me a generous deal.
Oh. Well, no one ran this by me.
That's because he's giving me your job.
Wow.
Is this some kind of joke?
Kinda, yeah.
Do I look funny to you? Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
You gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here? Your worker bees just mouth off whenever they want? Looks like your boss ain't got much to say on the matter. Maybe he wants this to do the talking. See you later, hun. I'm just joshing you, Bruce. What do you think? I'm some kind of diva or something? Boy, do you got some guns on you. They're enough to make a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you got under those clothes? We could carve out some alone time. Just you
Oh
and
my
little
gosh.
old me.
Let's just stay focused on the task at hand, shall we?
Bruce is right. We are people with purpose. We're here to get the phalanx.
Shut your pie hole, will you, John? You gotta learn to live in the moment.
Wait here, I'll be right back with
Forget
you.
it, Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret. Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic.
But I thought you knew the answer.
Tick-tock. What's the holdup?
Nothing, I'm going.
Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
And that's the only reason I didn't give Harley the D.
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Okay, want to take a second to talk real quick. Honestly, I really like just the way Telltale portrays a lot of their characters. Like, I never really liked the 90s Harley look, where she's in a full bodysuit and just looks like a clown. I never liked that. And then the Suicide Squad thing, like, that's a bit excessive for me. Like, it's attractive, yes, but that's it. As for this kind of thing, I think is like a nice middle ground. Anything that fits within this dimension where she's got the black and red and like, I don't know, leather, just anything between the Suicide Squad and the 90s I think is better. That's the version I like, and I think they made her look good. John is incredibly well written. Bane, I did not know was supposed to be a luchador at first. Like, I just thought he was just a big guy and that was it. I didn't know much about him. So when I was like, well, who's this luchador motherfucker? And it was like, yeah, that's who he is. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. So that threw me off. I remember very little of the Bane Batman film. So yeah, Dark Knight, since there's like generations.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? Of all the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
Yeah, if weren't for John, would totally smash Harley. She's attractive. I don't feel bad about it.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius.
The only real thing I'd feel bad is just I'd feel like she'd be deliberately manipulating me and using me, if that makes sense. Like I'm consciously aware that she's just playing with my head. Which that's another thing about this is the role reversal between Joker and Harley. Harley's completely in control as to where John's kind of the ignoramus. So there's that switch, which I could definitely understand if people didn't like. I get it.
I remember when Tiffany brought that back from art class. All right, that's a start.
Okay, but how do you know you're not accidentally getting like his index finger or something?
Tiffany built that rocket herself. Lucius was so proud.
Now with that picture frame, it'd be easy because when people reach out to grab it, they have their first 4 fingers on the back of it, with their thumb would be on the frame, so that at least makes sense.
Getting there.
Generally speaking, people don't put their fingerprints on a picture, on a frame. I feel like you could touch the picture, sure, and be like, oh, you know, like that meme of Wolverine stroking the photo? It could be like that. That's like...
One more partial print should do it.
That's like 99% likely to just be his own fingers, because you don't... The thumb is for the space bar, if I recall correctly, and I don't really type like that. I learned how to, I just don't do it.
Okay, still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly.
I've just used enough typing in my years to know how it goes.
Nope. Not encouraging.
Yeah, I also pushed the elevator button last time instead of checking on him, and that's kind of a thing where it's like, that's just naturally what I do. I thought about it, I was like, maybe I should check on him because that's something I haven't done, but I wanted to push the button, so I did.
There we go. Okay, this will work.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
And another thing I really like about Joker and Harley is that their characters are so well designed and made that anybody who takes their voice roles basically has to emulate their style. They have a specific sound to them that's incredibly identifiable that works very, very well with them, and I like it. So Harley's got the very high-pitched voice kind of thing, that like squeaky, and then John's got the cackle, and it's just, that's one thing I really like about those characters. It's no matter who plays those roles, they have to emulate that kind of style, and I think that's awesome. It makes them feel more real and alive.
Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
I will turn this room around, Harley. Bend you over my knee. Take my belt off.
Looking for this.
Tiffany.
I told
How'd you
you
get
I'd
it?
find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman. I knew it! His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here.
You don't have to say anything to her, John, okay? It can be our secret.
In Arkham, I was well known for my discretion. All the guards confided in me. I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce.
You're not lying, you're just not telling her.
What I need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, you know, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Please, Tiffany. I've been honest with you every step of the way. Now I need you to trust me. Please.
I better not see this on the evening news.
You might.
Thank you. This makes things so much better for everyone.
Thank you, Tiffany. You made the right call.
Harley will be over the moon when I show her this.
Stay out of sight until we are long gone.
Whatever. Bruce. You better know what you're doing.
Took you long enough? I was starting to think you got sucked into a portal to another dimension or something.
Narnia.
You boys did good, you know? Made Mama proud. It don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it. Hurry it up.
Yeah, it does seem pretty heavy.
Bruce! Are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
Things could have gone so much worse. That you managed to keep both John and Tiffany quiet was a masterstroke, Bruce. Still, that young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her.
I mean, I
I've
planned on
always
that.
regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life.
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good.
With regards to tonight's other catastrophes,
Your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry, he'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation. And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your business client's cover story is going to cause problems. Your encounter there was too bizarre to be ignored.
after what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her.
It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You're always so good at this, Alfred. You'll figure out the right thing.
Yes, I suppose I will. Bruce,
I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting.
Now, is that
Well,
Gordon?
be careful, and good luck.
Because if Gordon's asking for help and he's mad at me,